Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So things are underway. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim. Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
And that's gone loose. Now it's Puskás. Yamal. And Gravenberch. And here's Stojkovic. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Schlotterbeck. And it's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Raúl. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Van Basten. That looks a cracking goal. Picked out brilliant. It's Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And it's McAllister. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still goalless. Balde. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Nistelrooy. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Puskás. Szoboszlai. And it's Makelele. Raúl. And it's Szoboszlai. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul. McAllister. Oh, it's Van Basten. Szoboszlai. Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Plays a sharp little ball here. Schlotterbeck clears without hesitation. And it's Stojkovic. Tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gravenberg gets a foot in and wins the ball. That's been cut out, well played. The ball has bounced loose now. Shot, surely! Rudiger. Now it's Van Basten. McAllister, and he plays one through.
Such good technique.
And this is Puskás! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Minutes is number 10.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Szoboszlai. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's McAllister. That's a nicely shaped ball. Guardiola. That's destined for the flank.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's running through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Puskás plays the ball back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, important interception. Yamal ventures forward. Knocks it into space.
Added time.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stojkovic. And he's managed to get free. Yamal has it in a wide position. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He has found the way through. Makelele eases the ball away from him. And the finish! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
McAllister has created one goal already. Now it's Puskás, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Makelele. Van Nistelrooy, nicely spread. Stojkovic conjures time and a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Karambol is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way. And it's Stojkovic. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Schlotterbeck goes sliding in.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Thinks about the shot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal gets into a good position. And that was very necessary. Out of play for a throw. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, third corner of the game. Stojkovic with the short one. Karambol is onto this, and he's managed to get rid. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead, but it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Puskas. Yamal. It's Ronaldinho. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's being shifted off it. Change of plan here, perhaps. And here's Soboslai.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Yamal. Stojkovic. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, just skips and Van Nistelrooy! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Stojkovic goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Puskas! Oh, and that should have been two.
Puskas really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Now it's Mane. Now it's Puskas. Well seen, saw that coming. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's Mane. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Stojkovic plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Real chance! It's hit the crossbar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Deep into stoppage time. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well played. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Puskás claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Attention to the screen for information provided.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Puskás. That's been slipped through. Takes the shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So, a breakthrough already. McAllister. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Puskás. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Sneijder. Oh, good spread. And he's intervened well there. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Shevchenko. Might be danger here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shot could be on. Makaleli. For Van Basten. Stood up well to him there. Mateus. Now it's Shevchenko. Great vision. It's Sneijder! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nice looking ball. Zanetti. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, such a clever touch. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Hullet. And it's Ambrosini. Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Shevchenko. Szoboszlai. Puskás. And this is Van Basten. Makaleli. Very much a man of this moment. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Makaleli. Szoboszlai. That's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Shevchenko! Oh, crossbar! Makaleli. Raul. Szoboszlai. Lovely chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van Basten! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
James. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shevchenko. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Zanetti. Rudiger. Now Schlotterbeck. Hakimi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He might be in here! Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Hullet driving forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Szoboszlai. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So straight into the second half. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Applies the finish! It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Shevchenko. Van Basten. Now it's Puskás. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Puskás. Played out wide. And it's McAllister. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti delivers. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Mateusz. Shevchenko.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko!
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Schneider. Rudiger gets it clear. And here's Schneider. Oh, that's superb. Puskás. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mateusz played into space. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Zanetti.
Out for a throw.
Makaleli. Raul. And it's Soboslai.
Szoboszlai. And this is Raul! Raul! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Snyder. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ronaldinho with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a chance for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Decent chance! McAllister. That's a delicate pass.
Rijkaard.
Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Bullet. And it's been played through. Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Puskás. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Szoboszlai. And this is Puskás. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. And it's Count. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Numero 18.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. He's gone direct.
Numero 22.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
It's
di
a sharp
recupero.
pass. Now it's Ronaldinho.
And it's Olmo.
Bullet. And he's there to get it away.
McAllister. Van Basten.
On 2 now and looking for 3. Threads one in. And he has been fouled there. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Van Basten.
Taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and is... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Manchester
Have a look at
United.
this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment.
And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, a breakthrough already.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Hazard. Hazard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rijkaard. Zanetti.
Short changes him with that pass.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Stones. Kante goes sliding in. Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Rui Costa. Brilliantly cut out. No foul, says the referee.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's had it nicked away. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's bust shot at goal! Georgie Best! Amazing! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Thinks about the shot. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch. Manchester United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Good ball, good take. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's running. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
And it's Hakimi. Rijkaard.
And this is Van Basten. Yaya Toure. That's destined for the flank. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rijkaard. McAllister.
That's a sharp pass. And here's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And that is the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too careless.
He leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Conte. Now it's Mbappe.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Hazard.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now it's Van Basten.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to get rid.
Now it's Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hazard, Kante wins the duel this time. And here's Hazard.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. Yaya Toure.
Rui Costa
is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he is going into that little black book.
and it's Hullet.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Pull it, played with finesse. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Conte. Some resolute defending there. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's Rui Costa. Alexander-Arnold. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. Showing good feet. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Chance, surely! Yaya Toure. Hazard getting forward. Stood up well to him there. That has not gone well. Yaya Toure. Right card. Whistle's gone. That's foul. Rijkaard has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Just 5 minutes left. Gullit tries a deft little ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's on his own! Van Basten! And there's a goal! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
We are into stoppage time, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Conte has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah,
added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Shoots! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Pressing high and with purpose, pinches it off him. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that pass isn't the best.
Cannavaro gets it clear. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's had it nicked away. Reinders. Makalele cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Calafiori. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Hakimi has it out wide. Oh, good effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good read, needed to be. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. Hazard, and the pass is intercepted. Bastoni. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, it's Dembele. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Makalele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Makalele has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. Here's Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. Makalele is the guilty party there. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Azar. Hazard has got himself a free kick. somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Reinders. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play.
Chance! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Quality ball. And here's Dembele. Puskas! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's run loose here. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Matheus Cunha threads one in.
Pretty robust defending.
There will be 3 minutes.
Ended up in no man's land. Azar. Oh, it's Dembele. Milinkovic-Savic tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez. That's the end of the first 45. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Hakimi. Matheus Cunha. So much time and space here. Played out towards the right wing. And he's in on goal. Now it's Mbappe. He's found some space. Oh, shooting chance! Milinkovic-Savic passes short and sharp. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele, always onto this, and he cuts out the supply. Milinkovic-Savic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne, he's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
Big chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
A case now of complete control. Looking for options for movement. Cunha was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Puskás.
The attendance for
De
this
Bruyne.
match was 61,052.
This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot could be on. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Well, that's been dealt with. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Now there's a fine ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Hakimi plays it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Calafiori. Puskás.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Puskás. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, it's a great ball. Decent chance! Oh, extraordinary.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Hernandez. And it's Reinders. Bellingham. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Rafael Leao. Van Nistelrooy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Valverde. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Has to go back here. And he shoots! And how did he not make it 4?
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 3 coming up. Valverde. Well, that looks a decent ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Look at the space here.
Oh, look at the...
He's had a shot! And it's in! They are playing them off the park.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
It's Dembele! And there's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Belly.
This is a promising build-up. Ball's gone astray.
Van Nistelrooy. And it's made its way to him. He's rising! It's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rafael Leao.
Now, can they get him away?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Dembele.
Nicely shaped ball. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Bastoni. 5 minutes to add. And Reinders. Rafael Leao.
He's picked his way through.
Spread it left. Zanetti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, they are now a 9-man team. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cross from Hakim.
Oh, greatly! Oh, crossbar! It is close, but that is the last of it.
Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player...
He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
McAllister receives it in a wide position, and the shot! And he scores! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Puskas. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. And here's Van Basten. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And that was nowhere near his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. McAllister. Oh, super ball!
Puskas really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
First, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's on his own! Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the ball's gone astray, and it's Caicedo. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good ball! That is great defending, so alert. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Puskas. McAllister. And here's Van Basten. Puskas. Messi. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. And it's Totti. McAllister. And here's Van Basten. Oh, can he get onto this? Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Searching pass he's played there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's hoisted clear. Delivered from distance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McAllister. Now it's Puskas. Totti. Some resolute defending there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Caicedo. And a chance! It's in! A goal and a really telling moment. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ronaldinho, decent chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, no joy this time. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's gone loose. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the draw.
Totti! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Panucci is some... That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Crunching tackle. Goes down, but nothing given.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Puskas, he's through on goal here. That's a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 19. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 18.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. out with a reputation for taking on any shot. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, just skips past his man. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then.
And the finish! And that's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
McAllister really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's McAllister. That is good alertness. Ruben Neves. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now that's well seen too. And it's McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 30.
Alexander-Arnold has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Basten makes a dash for it, and it's made its way to him. That ball looks a good one, and he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And he shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! And he hits the net! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's there to make the challenge. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Baresi. And it's Simons. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. Big chance! Plays it in low. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Aimed beyond the defence. Counts, picks it up out wide. Simons. The ball has bounced loose now. Referee has just said play on. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. McAllister has it in a wide position. And the shot! Well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defence.
That's at the end. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Chance, surely! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement's so precise. It's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
Del Piero with the short one. And here's Del Piero. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Dembele. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Just eases him off the ball. Salah. And he was quick to react. And it's Dembele. Now it's Puskas. Pepe. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Dembele. And this is Raul. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's had it taken off him. Pirlo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. That is good progress on the left. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Eto'o. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
Dembele! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Dembele. No way through there. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been moved.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. He is through, goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Puskas. Oh, it's Dembele. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Del Piero.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting.
It's Eto'o! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Dembele, and he's got away from him.
Dembele! And no mistake. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Added time.
Mateus. Pirlo. Can he get it through? Dembele. McAllister. Now it's Puskas, looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he spark a counter here? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for Manchester United, number 5, Mohamed
Gets us
Salah.
going once more.
Coming on the field is...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going through...
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Puskas. And this is Dembele.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 21, Del Piero. Number 9, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
25, Ribery.
Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's McManaman. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Puskas. Makaleli. Now he's got space here. A header!
Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And this is Puskás. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely weighted ball. Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they're quick to get it back. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Makaleli. Chiellini. Zanetti cuts out the pass. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Hakimi. Mbappe. Now it's Pirlo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cannavaro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that pass isn't the best. Puskás. And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. Raúl. Raúl going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Dembele. McManaman. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Dembele. McManaman. Makaleli. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Hakimi. Van Dijk gets a foot in and wins the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Raúl. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Makaleli. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Pepe produces the perfect tackle there. Mateus.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Steve McManaman is offering a right smile there.
Hakimi. McManaman.
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Ribery.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
So, another set play.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
McManaman. And the referee brings it to a close.
A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got...